The Giant Claw was released in 1957, and, oh boy, this is definitely a thing that happened. As with most of the movies about giant monsters made back in the 50s and 60s, they have to open it with narration that literally sounds like I'm watching a World War II documentary.
Distant, early warning radar. Sensitive electronic devices to detect the presence of objects in the sky, including bombing planes and guided missiles.
I don't know why they always did this. Was it an attempt to make it seem more realistic? I don't think any level of attempt was ever going to make the giant claw look realistic, but we'll get into that. The movie stars Jeff Morrow and the beautiful Mara Corday trying. I mean, you can really tell they wanted to give solid performances, especially Morrow. I don't know, for some reason he kind of reminds me of a younger James Bond, before James Bond was a thing.
Oh, the line of poetry was from Shakespeare.
I know, but where did that impulse come from?
Left field, maybe.
I like baseball.
Or maybe just sitting next to a pretty girl. That's enough in itself sometimes.
Even sitting next to Mademoiselle Mathematician?
Not all the actors try, though.
No, it's coming after me. No.
I mean, you can hear the fear in his voice. Now I give you the best plane crash in any movie ever. Simply glorious. For the first half hour of the movie, they really build up this giant bird. You continuously just see its shadow, a quick blur of it flying past planes, and they keep calling it a battleship for some reason.
A bird. A bird as big as a battleship circled and attacked the plane.
It's like we're hitting a battleship with a slingshot.
Seriously, this was only twice, but I swear to God they specifically used the word battleship at least 10 times in this movie. They really want you to be afraid of this thing. There's even a moment where they call it Lakacagne.
According to the story they tell, if you see this big bird, it's a sign that you're gonna die real soon.
Damn, the way they describe this thing, I can't wait to see it. I bet it's horrifying. Oh God, I take it back. Go back to before there was a bird. Jesus, this thing is so ugly, I bet my video is gonna get flagged as unadvertiser friendly just because the thing looks like a beaten up ball sack with a sad tuft of hair. It looks like Necky from Donkey Kong Country had a real bad day. Yeah, so obviously the reason everyone really remembers this movie is because of this ungodly abomination. Apparently, it was originally supposed to be done with stop-motion effects by the master of the art, Ray Harryhausen, but due to budget, the movie's producer Sam Katzman decided to go with a low-budget effects studio out of Mexico. During filming, none of the actors ever saw what the monster looked like. In fact, it wasn't until Jeff Morrow watched the movie's premiere in his hometown that he saw what this thing looked like. Apparently, everyone in the audience would burst out laughing every time the monster appeared, and Morrow had to sneak out of the theater to go home and get drunk. God, could you imagine thinking your career ended right before your eyes in a mixture of laughter and whatever stupid noise this thing makes? I'm not gonna lie, sure the puppet is some of the fuggliest looking shit I've ever seen in my life, but some of the scenes with it are actually decent. Like when it attacks New York, or picks up a train, or picks up a car full of cocky youngsters and then drops them out of the sky. The movie's ending is ridiculously abrupt though. The monster has some sort of antimatter shield that Morrow's character has to try and defuse before military fire can hit it. So they do this, and then they hit it, and then the bird just falls out of the sky, and that's it. I was honestly looking at the running time as I was watching thinking, shit, is this gonna cut off before the movie really ends? But nope. Look, The Giant Claw is not a great movie, but it's not for the reasons most people think it would be. It's just boring, that's its biggest flaw. Except for the scenes with the bird itself, those are actually really awesome. You'd think that'd be the killing factor in this movie, but it's not. If it wasn't for the god-awful bird puppet, this movie wouldn't be nearly as entertaining as it is. Now, we just need the Giant Claw versus Rodan. Hollywood, make it happen.